This is your host. Today's question is, what do bears eat? And if you have a related question, feel free to write it in the comments below. As always, I want to give a big shout out to my amazing patrons for helping me make these videos. Okay, let's go! Bears are omnivores, which means that they will eat both plants and animals. In fact, there isn't much that bears won't eat. However, their diet does vary depending on what is available where they live. The two main factors that influence what bears eat are season and location. In general, bears prefer to eat berries, grasses, roots, nuts, fruits, and other vegetation. This makes up around 90% of their diet. However, they also like to supplement their diet with animal products such as fish, insects, small mammals, and occasionally larger mammals. Let's take a look at the American black bear. In the summer, when there is plenty of fruit and vegetation, that is what they will mostly eat. However, as winter approaches, they will start to stockpile food, and they will actually enter a state called hypophagia, which is basically a period of time where they are constantly eating in preparation for winter. During hyperphagia, they will eat up to 20 hours a day. That is a lot of food. If there are salmon spawning in rivers near their territory, then bears will spend a lot of time catching and eating the fish. In one study, researchers found that bears were catching 38 pounds of salmon per day. In the fall, when berries and other fruits are ripe, bears will spend a lot of their time eating these. In some cases, bears will actually catch the berries so that they can find them again later on. In the winter, bears are in a state called This is basically a really long nap that bears take in order to conserve energy when food is scarce. When bears are in torpor, their metabolism slows down and their body temperature drops. So basically, they go into a sort of hibernation mode. While they are in torpor, they don't eat, drink, or defecate. If there is a prolonged period of time without snow, then bears might just burn fat reserves and not really eat anything. However, if there is snow on the ground, then they will most likely not emerge from torpor until spring. If you've ever seen a polar bear hunting, then you know that they are more than capable of taking down large prey. Polar bears will often hunt ringed seals. They wait near the breathing holes that the seals make in the ice, and when the seal pops its head up to breathe, then the polar bear pounces. Sometimes the seal will try to escape through the hole, but the bear will grab it before it can get away. The seal is then dragged onto the ice where the bear can feast. Sometimes the seal will still be alive at this point, and the bear will have to hold it down while it is biting and clawing at it. Once the bear has killed the seal, it will start to eat its favorite parts first, which are the brain, eyes, and the fatty skin around the seal's neck. Even though polar bears are the main predators of adult ringed seals, they aren't the only ones. Walruses will also eat ringed seals, and they have a very similar technique for hunting them. Walruses are less dependent on the ice for hunting compared to polar bears because they are better swimmers. Walruses will use their whiskers to sense the vibrations created by the swimming seal. Then they will use their tusks to stab the seal and their massive jaws to crush its bones. Giant pandas are known for their love of bamboo. In fact, they spend up to 14 hours a day eating bamboo. However, they are also known to eat other plants as well as small animals such as rodents and birds. Sun bears are the smallest bear species. They are found in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia. Sun bears are mostly active during the day, and they spend a lot of their time looking for food. They will eat pretty much anything that they can find, including fruits, honey, insects, birds, eggs, and small mammals. Sloth bears are found in India and Sri Lanka. They are mostly nocturnal, and they have a varied diet consisting of insects, reptiles, birds, fruits, and sometimes even human settlements. Okay, that's what bears eat. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have a question, feel free to write it in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye.